Hey everyone, welcome back, welcome back. This is honestly just like a super quick video because your girl just finished her first week of her third year of medical school. I didn't pour this, so don't judge me. So I'm currently on my internal medicine clerkship, and it is a lot, especially being your first clerkship. I had the beauty of having my summer off after second year. Most traditional schools, you'll have the summer off after your first year. We went straight through. We had like 3 weeks off in between first and second year. Insanity, really intense. I got a well-deserved like 3 months off, went to 10 countries, which is insane. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, so literally just jumped into it on internal medicine. For us, again, because our curriculum is so different and we had a lot of clinical experience in the first 2 years, internal medicine and a lot of our rotations are only 4 weeks. And then we are expected to take the shelf exam, which is basically a cumulative test on everything that you should know after getting off a clerkship. And so where other schools might have a clerkship for 12 weeks or 8 weeks, I have it for 4, and then I have to take the shelf. And this shelf honestly is basically like step 2 CK, which is the second round of boards you're gonna have to take in med school. So when I tell you I'm shook a little bit, I'm a little shook. My brain is going through it. My head is spinning from all of the things I've seen, all of the cases I've seen, but I believe in myself and that I will be able to do well, and that is the goal. And so you speak positivity over your life and it will manifest itself. But anyways, top 3 things about clerkships and about this week. You are tired in a way that you have never been tired before. You are literally working. So I think I worked 65 hours this week, which for me, who I was a full-time photographer beforehand, low-key, like always in school type person, 65 hours a week on your feet, literally thinking through all of these like scientific principles. It's intense, but it's very gratifying when you understand something and you're like, oh wait, I remember that. Oh, this patient smiled at me and I'm able to actually help you. Like, it's just like, it's so much better. I think it's so much better. You just gotta wrap your mind around the fact that you're not studying all the time, and you have to fight to be present when you are like in front of a patient. You're going through someone's chart, talking things out, because in internal medicine you round or listen as a resident is talking through it with the attending. And so that is literally a way that you can learn. You can absorb so much by hearing and seeing the actual manifestation of a disease, because that's all the questions are going to be about when it comes to boards and when it comes to the shelf exam. One, I'm learning that I gotta pay attention. I don't drink coffee, but I need to drink something, because sometimes it's not a very procedure-driven specialty, and I get like, I can like doze off, you know? Like, this is why outpatient medicine is not for me, because if I'm not like, if someone's not catching my attention, like my mind can just go blank, and then somehow I go into this hazy sleep situation, even if I had a full night's rest. It's embarrassing. Anyways, find something for that if that's you, if you're like me. So 1, pay attention, take notes, and 2, just say yes. I think I've been saying yes to so many things, from rectal exam. Okay, let me go get the history of this patient. Let me go and help you admit this patient. Acute situation happening, let me go. Because the more that you go, the more patients the more patients you see, the more you remember. So put yourself out there. It is uncomfortable. It is scary. I'm afraid to mess up half the time. I got lucky this week with having like the sweetest team that are all such great teachers and so willing to allow me to learn and to give me the opportunity to learn. I'm trying to milk the mess out of these next 2 weeks, because then I get a new attending and you never know who you're gonna get and what's going on in their lives and how it might come out. So honestly, those are like the top 2 things. Oh, the third thing, I cried this week. I had a call shift from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's like 15 hours on my feet pretty much for the most part. And we have these checkoffs that we have to do for our school. And I started to get hyper-focused on trying to see all the cool and complex cases, right? Because it's like all the things that you read in your textbooks first and second year, you get to see them. And you get to see what's happening with the patient, and that is interesting. And it's okay for it to be interesting. But what is not okay is when we start looking at diseases and forgetting that it is a person that is going through something on the other side of it. I had this like long day, 15-hour day, and near the end of it, I had to deal with a patient that was having an acute situation and was just in like respiratory distress and all this stuff. And I'm just like, and it just like hit me like, whoa, girl, slow down. This is week 1 and you're already forgetting the perspective that you need to keep. Having to help this person get through that situation for the time that I had left on my shift really sobered me up. And when I got home, I was so emotional, and I was lying here, and I just like, God, help me to continue to see people the way you see us. Help me to continue to have compassion and empathy for those that you allow to cross my path. Continue to use me, God, in whatever way you want. That was actually just a prayer that just, whoa. I think we need to remember as physicians, or as future physicians, what our why is. Why are you doing this? I am doing this because I want to be able to tangibly help people get through one of the most vulnerable moments of their life. I want to empower people of color to take control of their health and to live the best lives they possibly can when there are so many barriers and obstacles set up against them. There's so many reasons, that's a whole other story, but at the end of the day, I was able to just whoop, shift my perspective so that the last couple days of the week, I was present, and I was able to sit at the bedside of patients and take care of them and make them laugh while still doing my physical exam and getting the necessary information so I could be like, oh, I think I know what you have. Let me run it back. Yeah, this week has been great. I'm a little shaky on whether emergency medicine is for me. I'm upset about it because I just want to know and be done with it and be pursuing one thing. But that's the beauty of 30, and that's the beauty of having all these clerkship opportunities, so you can get exposure to things that you might not have ever seen before. And that's honestly this first week in a nutshell. It was a lot. I feel like I just leveled up again. Yo, I got patience. I got to go and admit and see and report back and I think this is what's happening. I think this is what we need to do. I'm living in my answered prayers, and I cannot wait for you, if you're a first year, if you're a pre-med, if you're a second year, or if you're a third year, for you to come and meet me where I'm at in this space of gratitude. Made it through 1 week. Let's get it. But all right, y'all, I will see you next time. Well, I won't see you. You will see me, but you know what I mean. Peace.